What's up, everyone? Tamers12345 here with a very special video today. Now, before I say anything, there's something I gotta say, and I can't stress it enough when I say it. This story that I'm about to tell you, bitches, is something that I debated over and over and over again if I was even going to put it on my YouTube page, because the story I'm about to tell, it is very dark. It's horrible, it's twisted. To be honest, it doesn't even have a happy ending. But I thought about it more and more, and I realized I gotta tell this story. If only to protect you. Cause it's something people who watch Sonic Underground need to know. Because if they don't, they're in trouble, bitches. So everybody sit back, relax, pull a seat up, and make sure to keep the lights on, because we're about to go over the story of the Red Manic. Now, before I go on and explain what exactly the Red Manic is, I gotta explain something first. A lot of people actually believe in the urban legend that if you so much as look at the picture of the Red Manic, you will be cursed for all eternity. Now, I personally don't know how true this is. However, there have been officially reported deaths by people who have died, and the families and friends have blamed their deaths on the Red Manic. So that alone should give you an idea on how legit this bitch is. If you want to see what he looks like, I'll put a picture now. However, if you don't, I don't blame you. So look away in 3, 2... Okay, you can look back, bitches. As you saw, it looks just like Manic's official concept art for Sonic Underground, but he is red instead of green. Crazy, huh, bitches? Now that you know who the fuck Red Manic is, what do you say we dive into his story and see just who the fuck he killed, and how many lives he's ruined? It was the late 90s. The TV show Sonic Underground had just begun production, and nobody in that room had any idea that Sonic Underground was going to be as big as it was, and especially Manic the Hedgehog's popularity and shit. Now, the picture you're looking at is an actual picture for like 1996 or some shit of a bunch of people on the computers working together to come up with the designs for the characters of the show. It's widely believed which character came first, but it's believed that first was Sonia, first was Sonic, because you know he's Sonic the Hedgehog and shit, then was Sonia, but for some god knows reason, nobody could come up with the design of Manic the Hedgehog until one guy. His name was Gregory Boron. As a lot of people may know, he is now famous as the Sonic Underground art director, but then he wasn't famous, bitches. He was some random janitor who was working in the office and shit, and late one night, he just drew Manic the Hedgehog on a piece of paper, and then when his boss and shit came in the next day, he thought, damn, that's so good, what color is he gonna be? And Gregory thought, why not make him green? It would go good with blue and pink and shit, and they thought, yeah, we'll do that. However, that didn't exactly go as planned. The very next day, bitches, Gregory fell into coma. He was on the brink of life and death. However, he did eventually wake up a week later after falling into his coma, saying that the reason he fell into his coma was that he was coloring in Manic with green paint like his bosses had told him to and shit. However, he actually knocked over a can of red paint which fell on the picture. And he said, when it hit the picture, it's as if it wasn't paint anymore, and it turned into blood. People thought he was crazy, and said, Gregory, you're just imagining, but he said, no, I know what I saw. After that, he would fall straight back into his coma. However, this time, it would be off and on, with him waking up every other day and shit. He would say really creepy things like, no! Stay away from me! Red Manic is at the foot of the bed! He's gonna get my ass. Get away, bitch. I'll be your fucking ass. Why are you red? I made you green. You were supposed to be green. And he would like do that non-stop for like hours or even days on end. Like a little bitch. Like talking to an invisible Manic that wasn't even there and shit. At least to us, he wasn't there. But to him, he said he was. Now, while Gregory Bowen was in the hospital and shit, back at the office where him and his coworkers worked, some eerie shit was going down and shit. Like, some coworkers, the next day they would complain that there would be a chill in the air, or something was grabbing their ass and shit. Like, no, like, and they thought it was a ghost. Like, as a matter of fact, bitches, the picture that you're looking at now was actually a picture that was taken by one of the security cameras. If you look on the far left, you can see what some people believe is actually the red Manic, like over that guy's shoulder and shit. If you can't see it, I'll circle it now to make it easier for you to see. Now, I don't know about you bitches, but that sends chills right up my fucking ass. Like, if I saw that in the security camera, I would think, yep, Red Mac is real. Like, fuck it, fuck him in the ass. Everyone, let's pack up our things, let's get out. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people who worked there actually did. Because they would get to the point where they would see Red Manic, like, not just in security cameras, but standing across the hallway, just like staring at them and shit. Or like holding drumsticks, like he's threatening to shove the drumsticks up your ass. I mean, that's fucking creepy. Like, are you kidding me? Fuck no. Like, fuck you, man. Fuck no. But that's not all. It got to the point where people were claiming they were like following them home and shit. In fact, here is another photo that somebody took and claimed that Mac was following them. If you look in back, you can actually see Red Mac standing in the distance as if he's like waiting to rape that man or some shit. And if you look at the man's face, it looks like he's running for his fucking life. Like, he really wants to get away from that red midget and shit, but Manic won't let him go. Here is another picture that was actually taken by one of the art directors while walking Sock Underground and shit. While he was driving away, he looked behind him and apparently saw like what appeared to be like Red Manic like driving a car and shit. Like look at that right there. I'll circle it back there just so you can see and shit. Like, who would have thought that Red Manic knew how to drive like an automotive vehicle or some shit? But apparently Red Mac is a jack of all trades. Like you can't get away from him. While all this was going on, Gregory Bowen was still in the hospital and shit, and sadly, as many of you may already know, he didn't make it. He would die in his sleep, dreaming about like Manic or some shit and how he wishes this never happened to him. I don't give a fuck. Although, before he did die, he did say a couple of things that will chill your smelly ass to the core. Like I'm not even kidding you. You can actually go to this website and shit to like look at like obituary reports of like people who have died, and it'll tell you the like final words and shit, and I'll actually read down what it says his final words were for you. Red Manic is right there. He's gonna get my ass. He's gonna kill me. What? He just spanked my ass! Did y'all see that shit? He spanked my ass! Why are you spanking my ass, bitch? You wanna go? You a fucking faggot, bitch? Why are you spanking my ass? I'll beat your ass! Help! 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 He's trying to rape my ass! Are you all seeing this, bitch? He's trying to rape my fucking ass! I'll rape your ass, bitch! You wanna go? Come on! Come on! I'll rape your fucking ass! I won't hold back, bitch! I'll rape your fucking red ass! You were supposed to be green, bitch! Bitch! And those were his final words before his life was supposedly taken by the Red Manic. So remember, everyone, you don't always know what's out there in the middle of the night. Red Manic might be coming for you next.